Mercury is retrograde until the 15th, leading to some chopping waters and fluctuating circumstance in your daily life. Colleagues, systems, IT networks, the mail and deliveries cannot be relied upon, so leave extra time for anything going by post, and make sure you check any information that is handed to you by others, as there are often mistakes. Double and treble check anything that goes to press, and make sure you reference your sources. Not a good time to whistle blow or go with a really controversial take on something. You should not plan any local trips for conferences or meetings, rather stay in your hometown and use a video conference on Skype. After the 15th, things tend to go to plan, and you feel as if there is now a clear road ahead and you can put your foot down. There is this feeling that you must repress needs or play a role, and you have to be careful that what you repress does not resurface in a way in which you cannot control it. Your deeper needs are often denied or not even acknowledged, and you are more vulnerable to manipulation or gaslighting, as you are so eager to go along with guilt and a feeling that it is you who must do more. You are very vulnerable to criticism, especially where the words somehow echo what your parents may have said to you in childhood. You have to be careful that a person does not step into your mother or father's role, almost picking up where they left off and sensing you vulnerabilities and triggers. However, this can be an opportunity to recognize how much this person is like your mother, father, or even ex-partner, and how it is you can take them on and win. It is like you took on that person in your past and won. The moon waxes from the 15th to the 29th of April, making this fertile and arable land to plant new seeds regarding ideas and activities. New business ideas you get rolling, starting a new job, beginning a work-from-home business can all be very successful. Auditions, fame hunting, and public appearances are favored. I am going to discuss this under the health section, as I feel that many health issues, mental or physical, could be resolved if we could get over a mental roadblock. Often we set out to explore an idea, or perhaps a friend introduces us to an idea, and we find it really compelling and fascinating, and then suddenly we hit this barrier. The barrier is when we can go no further with the new idea, as to do so means we will have to question a deeply ingrained belief that may conflict with our religion or even perhaps our atheism. With Chiron entering your third house, Aquarians are presented with ideas that are healing and can potentially change your life by a change in your mindsets, but to benefit you have to let go of some of the fundamental building blocks of your worldview. Atheists may have to entertain the idea of spirit worlds, or religious people may have to look at science or other religions, or maybe a science nut will begin to entertain the idea of other frequency dimensions and metaphysical ideas. Whatever it is, that missing link is only a thought away if you can let go of past notions and embrace what is new and possibly seems radical in order to get the key to better health and truer understanding. Relationships somehow feel less comfortable this month. You are more aware of imbalances. Maybe you are giving more and feeling more, or perhaps you are the one being accused of not feeling or giving enough, and that may totally confuse you, as it may not be your perception of events. Your partner may be irrational, and that makes it very hard for you, as Aquarians naturally like to approach problems factually and logically. So when a partner is emotional and perhaps a little hyperbolic, what are you to do? Keep communicating, but keep your cool, and do not be drawn into drama. In new relationships or on dates, you may find yourself being rubbed up the wrong way in connection with different tastes and styles, and it may be hard to find things you both enjoy. Some very new relationships crumble now, as you find there is just nothing in common intellectually, and different ways of sexual expression also become a gulf that cannot be bridged. Compromise always takes effort, and if you don't want to make that effort, then perhaps this relationship has seen the checkered flag. If you are the main breadwinner or perhaps the more savings inclined, one of the two, you can begin to feel aggrieved that your partner is not pulling his/her weight regarding the financial burden, but it can be hard to broach that subject, as your partner may become emotional and in some way use that emotion to block any reasonable progress on this matter. If you can work around the financial tensions, there is scope for great romance and intimacy, as you are more receptive and gentle on an emotional level. Aquarians enjoy sex, but often you need to work on your technique regarding being more creative about the way you initiate sex, and the little things you say, the places you explore, and so perhaps do some reading or research and surprise your partner with some new bedroom moves. Sex needs to be fun, and it must be creative and encompass the use of touch or aromas and ambience. Make the experiences multi-dimensional. While you are facing some demons this month, you can also face demons in your partner reflected back at you. Perhaps your partner's demons are not so different to yours and they need not divide you. You can tackle them together. With Mercury retrograde, things tend not to run to plan, and so make allowances for hiccups and be flexible. Get ready for last-minute changes. What is normally reliable may let you down, but in the process, you may find a better way of doing things. Back up all data, and have a laptop not connected to the internet with all your saved data as well. You know how many products say shake well before use. Well, right now the universe is shaking up your life like a spiritual remix where after the shake-up things settle back into more viable and helpful positions. Time to overhaul strategies and review how close or far you are to a goal, and where you maybe need to speed up versus where you can relax a little. You are a very energetic communicator, and you can bring ideas to life which makes you terrific at teaching and also presenting. You may not always be as excited about what you have to say as you seem, but you can put your own feelings aside and put ideas across, ideas you may not even agree with quite effectively. You are very professional in the way you go about your work, you are highly objective, and you keep your own feelings on hold, never letting the mask slip. Mentally alert and picking up the signals and information you need fast, you can learn quickly, and you are soon able to see how to apply new skills. This is a time where theory and practice align. Ideas are turned into workable projects, and initial progress is fast. You can talk yourself out of anything and are fast to sense a problem and react to preempt. Nothing in communication should be taken for granted, and so choose your words carefully and speak deliberately. Do not speak or act in haste. Something said now can be make or break. It's not over until it's over, and so do not shift into coast mode. Keep focused until the final moment of any project. Place that cherry on top just as carefully as you make the cake. Turn money over before spending and think twice before you sign on any dotted line.